In the perfect world, there would be no security risk using computers. We would be able to obtain, create, save and share information without being vulnerable to attacks or information theft. Unfortunately, this is the real world and nobody should really trust their computers without having them secured by regular updating and the best possible anti-malware protection. At Bitdefender, we are very serious about security and we do not place our trust exclusively on signature files. First of all, signature files will only provide protection against generic malware already detected elsewhere, rendering no protection whatsoever against new attacks. Secondly, the hackers are getting smarter. They've realized that creating a unique malware to gain access to a specific organization will not be blocked by most signature-based anti-malware solutions. So they're currently having a field day selling stolen information. Your information. What's the real reason that Bitdefender is constantly being ranked #1 by the independent test centers like AV-Test and AV Comparatives as being the very best solution for identifying and removing malware? Well, we do provide hourly signature updates from our global cloud. But the key to our success is our award-winning Behave and Active Virus Control technologies that proactively scans all running processes for malicious behavior. No signatures needed, pure behavior analysis, which immediately blocks suspicious processes from running. I know, it's quite clever and a living nightmare for IT criminals. Let me just summarize. Nobody is better than Bitdefender to identify and remove malware. Obviously, this has been and always will be our main goal, but we have other goals. In a business environment, the security aspect is much more than just deploying an anti-malware solution to each device that contains and accesses information. Our goal here is to make it as easy and simple as possible to ensure that all these devices are protected and constantly receiving the latest security updates and working according to centralized policies. When you think about it, the centralized management console is the key factor for achieving this goal, but it's also a very vulnerable security point. If the management console is security breached, the whole business security is at stake. An attack on the security management console would compromise the entire anti-malware protection. For years, and even still, most anti-malware manufacturers base their management consoles on third-party software. An operating system, web server components, generic databases, and execution frameworks like .NET and Java. All of them are key ingredients that offer the potential security breach for the centralized console of a business anti-malware solution. On top of that, these installations scales really bad. If you were to design and build a management solution capable of controlling up to 10,000s or 100,000s of endpoints, you wouldn't be able to do that on a single server installation. In fact, a single installation would probably be able to control no more than a couple of hundred endpoints. The I/O activity on the database alone, having these endpoints exchange information every 5 minutes, is enough to make the strongest storage guys cry. And building high availability for AV management is expensive and time-consuming. Let's imagine for a moment we were given the task of preparing an AV management solution with high availability, capable of controlling 10,000 endpoints, servers, workstations, laptops, mobile devices. You would have to It's a nightmare. No wonder why most businesses just renew licenses on their existing solutions. But what if you could use a management solution built from scratch to do nothing but manage your AV solution? No third-party software, no installation, no generic databases. A virtual appliance you would just import into your favorite hypervisor in a few minutes, being able to deploy and control unlimited endpoints, regardless if they were virtual, physical or mobile, regardless of individual operating systems or virtual environments. That would indeed be revolutionary and highly efficient. The design of the virtual appliance would allow you to provide high availability on your security management like never seen before. It will also provide stable performance with no means of attacking the console application directly, as every piece of technology used is our own. Please let me invite you into the GravityZone. GravityZone will plug into all your important technologies like Active Directory, all your VMware's vCenter or Citrix Xen server instances. Our security for virtualized environments components can be deployed onto any type of hypervisor you're running in your data center, like VMware, Citrix Hyper-V or Red Hat. In the virtual environment, we centralize and deduplicate all the security functions to a virtual appliance that provide full introspection of files, memory, running processes in the registry using a simple static toolkit you install on each virtual machine. Rather than maintaining and monitoring thick antivirus installations on each virtual machine, your security tasks are reduced to a single appliance per physical host. The security appliances obviously uses all the award-winning Bitdefender technologies and furthermore utilizes multi-level caching, so unique files and processes are scanned only once, regardless the specific virtual machine or user session. This does not only reduce the CPU and memory resources you're currently using on antivirus, allowing you to increase your consolidation ratio, but also reduce your maintenance cost. It's a lot cheaper, more simple and comfortable maintaining antivirus per hypervisor host than per virtual machine. Trust me, you will sleep a lot better at night being in the GravityZone. So what about the computer systems you haven't virtualized yet? Well, regardless if it's Windows, Linux, Mac, Android or iOS, we have a component for it in the GravityZone that you can deploy, maintain and monitor. Our Windows client will automatically detect and uninstall competitive software, making the deployment phase a lot simpler to plan and execute. In the GravityZone, you have a single console capable of controlling all your antivirus deployments. We can scale the appliance-based structure to manage any number of AV deployments, even if you have millions. And if you're wondering, of course, we will support network access control, host intrusion prevention, application control, content filtering, network assessment, patch management, and proxy-based scanning of your network-attached storage solutions. We will even plug into your favorite monitoring solution and relay the information you require. If you're not impressed with the GravityZone yet, then let me offer you another astonishing Bitdefender technology, the Gravity Client. This light AV component from GravityZone is based on our extensive experience with virtualized environments. Imagine for a moment, just like we operate with virtual machines, we were able to do the same with physical clients. No thick AV agent installed that requires constant updating and monitoring, but just a simple tool set allowing one or more centralized AV engines to manage everything. Imagine further that we were able to do this without massively impacting your network, allowing you to implement this kind of technology on your existing network components without having to increase bandwidth. A massive security consolidation like never seen before, making it a lot easier for you to ensure your computer systems are constantly being provided with the latest version of the best anti-malware protection the market can offer. Bitdefender. Enter GravityZone. It's very comfortable, easy, efficient, and most of all, safe.